Hey, I'm back. Look, there's one thing that I did forget, which was when you want to contour your nose. Some people want to change the shape of your nose. Um, Sometimes it might be a little wide for you. And if that's the case, which I always do that too, I always try to slim it a little bit. Remember that contouring hides things. Like the contouring here hides the fact that I have little chubby cheeks. So contouring here is going to hide the fact that my nose is just a little bit wide. It's not that wide, but it's wide enough that I always like to make that change. I did forget that and I do apologize. So I'm going to use, I need this little brush. So I'm going to use this little brush here because what I want to do is only here. Just, I want to bring this down here. Whoops. I kind of brought that in too much. So we're going to wipe that away a little bit, and then we're just going to try to keep a straight line. On each side of your nose. I just barely touching my palette because you don't want a lot. You just want to barely tap it, just barely, okay? So also, you can do a lot to change the shape or the illusion of anything that you've got. So I'm going to take that brush that we used and we're just going to gently feather it out or feather it up and down, but down. We don't want to feather it in, we want to feather it down. Okay. As you can see, it's not very much. It's just a little bit, just a smidgen. Now, it probably doesn't do a whole lot to mine, but it makes me feel a little better thinking it's just a smidgen better. Some people need more, some people need less. It's whatever. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get our highlighter. Now, everybody has highlighters, and you can use whichever one you want. Physician Formula has a beautiful highlighter. Anastasia has a beautiful highlighter. I'm going to take my fan brush. I get my brushes. I'm going to use Forever Young because that's what I want to be. Everybody uses something different. I'm here to tell you that your store brands, your pharmacies and your drugstores and your Walmart and Target, they carry very nice highlighters. Don't ever be afraid of purchasing something from a store. A lot of people, and I was one of them, okay? I always thought, if I don't have all the best stuff, well, that's not true. It's just not. And that's what I learned once I stepped away from selling. I won't say, well, I have said it before. It's the unique cosmetics. Those things are not, they're not cheap. And honestly, they're not very well made. In my opinion. Only my opinion, okay? Because people love it. And that's good. But for those of us who have a limited income, but we still want to look pretty, there are alternatives. Do not be afraid to use them. Now you want to put a little bit just on the bridge of your nose, and then at the tip of your nose. Okay. Let me see here. There we go. There we go. Yeah. And then we're just going to do slightly, you you can use your fingers. It's okay. Nothing wrong with just using fingers. You want it to be somewhat of a natural kind of glow, which I think this is. It's not too much. It's not too little. And if people say to you, you got some shiny stuff on your face, you just proudly say, yes, I do. Because the people are ugly. They are. You know, I have to laugh at them. What else is there? And they just want to be mean. And look at that. That is such a pretty highlighter. You don't have to put it on your lips if you don't want to. I happen to. I don't know. Sometimes I just do this stuff. All right. The other thing I want to show you to do if you want to like maybe accentuate a little bit more your contour is you're going to use kind of a fleshy-ish color, and you're going to place it here. You don't have to do this. This is just what I do. Not everybody has, you know, the same desires as I do. When I say I want to look younger, I ain't joking. I do. Okay? Alright, so that's good enough for there. That's good for me. That's good for me. So I want to blend some more. So I'm going to pull out another brush. Blend it. And you see, I'm trying to cover up that highlight just a little bit there on that bone. Okay, I think I'm good there. The next thing I want to do, I'll put this stuff back because I have a bad habit. I really do have a bad habit. Next thing I want to do is put on some lip color. Now, I haven't decided which lip color I want to use, although I did have one out, and I'm going to try it. This is also made by e.l.f. I like e.l.f. This is called Berry Blush, and it is like a marker, and it's kind of pretty. e.l.f. products, I'm telling you, ladies and gents, they're inexpensive, and I'm impressed, to be honest with you. I need me some more winter colors. I like those berry colors. I probably have some. I just don't know what I did with them. Whenever you go shopping and you find like clearance, don't be afraid to check them out. Now, you can build up on these colors, and which is what I'm doing right now. It's like a marker. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up the lip, and I'll be back for the lashes and the liner. Okay, and the finishing touches.